Still mess with it with the spoon. And it's getting to the point it's going to have to go to the table now and be worked on out and put air in it. That's what you do. When you're pounding it around and flopping it around on the table, you're putting air in it.
Yeah.
That's what they call making light rolls. Making light bread. You're putting air in it.
I see.
Okay. Do you notice this? I can stick my finger in it and I don't have much come back out. See?
Okay.
So, it's ready to go onto the table. Now, I'm going to put just about a big tablespoon of flour out there, see? Okay, I'm going to dump it. I'm going to take the spatula to get every bit of it that I can get.
Okay.
Might give me an extra bite of dough. Okay, now, this is what you call kneading. And this is where you can have fun. You got your frustrations going, well, beat them out.
Teach
beat
that
on it, pat it.
batter who's boss.
Have fun. Now, there, you do it, and you bring it in like so, like this. Bringing the flour in, working it in. And beat it. Turn it.
Beat it.
Pull it. Beat it. Pull it. Beat it. Put air in it.
Beat it.
Okay? Now we got a little glob sticking here, so we've got to get that off there. There we go. Get it worked right into the batter. It'll go. It'll go. Right in there like that. Take it up, bring it over, and go like that. See, you got to have energy to do this too. I've got my energy right now. Tonight I don't have no energy probably. But right now, we got her. And here we go. You see how I'm flopping it in? And putting air in it, and turn it around. Put some more air in it. Turn it around. Flop it over. Put some more air in it. More air in it. More air in it. And you notice it's not sticking bad to my fingers, see?
Uh-huh.
You can just glob in there and not much on my fingers. Okay, now I'm going to use a little more flour. Because we're working flour in it. Making it elastic-like. There we go.
It kind of looks like a giant larva. A tasty giant larva.
And you're supposed to do this at least about 5 minutes of this kneading and putting the flour into it and putting air in it.
Well, we're about almost 3 minutes in.
And you get it to a point where it looks satiny.
Yeah.
And you get it, and it doesn't stick to the table. It doesn't stick to your hands. And it looks satiny.
Satiny.
Mm-hmm. Looks like white satin. Well, cream-colored satin. It has a smooth cast to it when you get done with it and get it to the point it's supposed to be.
You should punch it.
Huh?
You should give it a good punch.
Yeah. I'm punching it all right. That's where I'm putting the air in it.
You're giving it CPR right now.
Okay, it's still got too much stickiness. Feel that with your hand so you know what it feels like to make it. Feel that.
Yeah.
Still a little too sticky.
Can I punch it?
Go ahead, punch it.
Take that.
So I'm going to have to work a little more flour in it. Because see, it's still wanting to stick to the table. You don't want that.
Yeah,
It's got to be...
still a little sticky.
It's just got to be just right. But you can get it there. Just keep poking and air in it and roll it. Putting some flour in it. Now this looks like work. And it is a little work. But it's worth it.
When you have those tasty cinnamon rolls and you're just munching down on them.
And then you get rid of all that excess energy and frustrations. If you got any.
I got a few. I hope this records everything. Wouldn't that be a problem if it something messed up and we did all this work and all we had was tasty cinnamon rolls?
it's still wanting to stick. See? We don't want that. A little more flour. Now we're probably going to have 9 cups of flour in there before it's over.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be getting close to being done. To being ready to let raise. Or rise, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's about there. See? Then it's not sticking to the table, not sticking to my fingers. Now it's starting to get that satiny look. Turn it and punch, and turn it and punch.
All right, we're back. We've been letting the dough sit there, I guess.
Okay, now I've got those pans already greased. I put this mitt on, this, what do you call them things?
Ziploc bag?
Yeah. That's a Ziploc bag. And I've already greased those pans for the rolls. I'm going to grease this to hold the dough while it's raising.
Okay, using the Ziploc bag technique.
Yeah, because I don't like to get the goop all over my hands.
Well,
Then
who likes
it's hard
that?
to get off. That grease is. You got to go and put a lot of soap on and suds up. And this is so much easier. Now, I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to put it on that warm stove. But I'm going to put this over the top of it so it doesn't dry out the top of the dough. We don't want it all dried out. We're going to keep it moist.
Okay.
Put that saran wrap over the top of it. And you'll see it's funny. When it gets raised up, it'll be puffing that saran wrap all the way up. When it gets ready to work down and put it into cinnamon rolls.
Yikes.
That ought to do it. I'm going to put it on this warm stove. And in about an hour from now, we'll be working it down again. There we go.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to leave this here because I'm going to use this to roll out the dough
Okay.
and make the cinnamon rolls on it. So I'm just going to leave it here.
Okay.
And I dare anybody to get their fingers on that.
Okay.
It's going to be clean.
Clean as a very clean
and
whistle.
dry. Just like it is. Now, we can go do whatever we want to do for about an hour and we'll be back.
All right, we'll be back.
That pretty?
Awesome.
You know, them, see all them air bubbles coming out of it?
It's full of hot air.
Yep. Okie dokie. Away we go. We get the air out of it. See how satiny it is? How it looks satiny? Easy to work with. It don't stick. See?
Hmm.
Now we're going to try and roll it as thin as possible. That takes a little time. It's so hard to get it thin because it doubles itself
Yeah.
when you get it to the certain thickness. Then it's going to double its thickness when it bakes.
Mm-hmm. Bam. Now we have flat dough. And lots of butter.
That's a cup of butter, 2 sticks. I work with it.
Well, we're having camera trouble, but I guess we're putting sugar on top of the butter.
That's 1 cup, and I'm going to get another cup. I'm going to get another ½ a cup. That's 2½ cups of sugar so far.
I'm gonna wipe this camera off. And it still seems kind of fuzzy. That's
okay, here goes the cinnamon. Sprinkling cinnamon all over.
You could just pretend this is a dream, I guess. That'll explain the fuzziness.
You start rolling up this edge. You make a little roll like that. Then you start pulling it as you roll it, like that. Pull it and roll. Pull and roll. Pull and roll. Pull and roll. Pull and roll. Get the idea? Pull and roll?
First pull, then roll.
Pull, roll, pull and roll.
And then kind of repeat
Pull,
that
roll.
cycle.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of pulling, a lot of rolling. You gotta beat the cinnamon roll.
The ones that look about more uniform, put them in a pan together if you can, so they come out more uniform. Because these little ends here will go in a different pan. They'll look different.
Steve, should I get blonde or brown hair?
And you, now basically, my goal was that when the cinnamon rolls was baked, they would be that size. But they're going to be a lot bigger. They're going to be double that size, which I would prefer to have when they're baked this size. And that means you have to have this roll real thin. This has to be real thin in order to get them to come out and be baked at that size. So these are going to be bigger because there's more thickness in the roll. See how that bounces back? But when you get them, they puff up good, and then you poke it like that, and the indentation stays. Then they're ready to bake. I've only got 1 pan ready to come out right now,
Okay.
I think.
Well, those look like cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, I'm going to turn it upside down, get the juice out of them.
Ouch. They've had a rough life. So there's juice in there. So you're basically saving the juice.
Now, I'm going to make sure it goes on top of them like that.
Right.
So it kind of caramelizes them.
Fancy. Ta-da!
Now I think I'm going to bring the others out pretty quick too. That one there was baked in a glass pan, and the glass pan makes them get a little extra brown sometimes.
Uh-oh.
Where this is baked in but it's one of those heavy-duty pans, and it did a pretty good job on them.
All right. Well, thank you for teaching us how to make cinnamon rolls. Awesome. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have any concluding words?
Oh, I love to make cinnamon rolls,
Yeah.
and I love to eat them,
Me too.
and I love to serve them to other people, and I love to send them home with my grandkids and my kids.
I'm sorry, I'm full.
Did you have one?
No, but I don't.
Oh, you missed out, didn't you?
Okay.
You ate a candy bar, didn't you?
No, I ate a cookie.
Oh, you ate a cookie.
We're gonna make you eat one.
Okay.
I'm gonna have another one.